acquire all the Indian heritage brands. So under the same thought process, we actually started acquiring something like Campa was one of the first acquisitions. We have also acquired Ravalgaon, which is Pan Pasan. Similarly, under that concept, now continuing our traditions of acquiring and growing the heritage Indian heritage brands, we announced we are happy to announce we have acquired Welvet. This is our foray into the personal care range. Intent is to kind of revive Welvet from where it was and kind of introduce the entire range of personal care products. That I think rather than me introducing what exactly Welvet is, I will hand it over to Madam Sujata to start to tell us something about what Welvet is.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening to everybody. I'm glad to announce that we'll be joining with Reliance, and Welvet was started in the year 1980, and this is the first sachet shampoo. It was introduced by my husband, Dr. Rajkumar, and this is it has done a great revolution in the sachet industry. I think it has got its own history and legacy. It was distributed by Godrej earlier times, and I'll continue. No, it has got its own history and legacy. Now we are happy to join with the Reliance. Factory, we are having it in our we have got it in Kashipur, Uttarakhand. Yeah.
We'll come to the Q&A. We'll open it up. Okay.
So I think thank you, Mr. Ketan, and thank you, my mom, Sujata Rajkumar. I'm sure you all know that the Welvet brand is something that is basically a legend in Indian consumer products for having started the sachet in shampoo by my father, the late Dr. Rajkumar, and it was the vision of his father, Sri Chinni Krishnan, which was basically that what the rich man can afford, the common man also should be able to, which has fostered, a revolution of sorts and keeps going in that direction. Today you can see what that spark has produced various revolutions across. And we're happy to see that the Welvet brand will now be a legend once again, having joined hands with the Reliance Consumer Products. Because we know this category, it could go miles today. From a simple shampoo or a soap, now we know how big a cosmetic or consumer product, care product can be. And hence we know that the Welvet brand will go across all these dimensions and become a household name once again in the Indian market. So that's our dream, and we hope that will happen through this amazing partnership and amazing people we have at Reliance. And basically we want to see the best version of people, and I think this is what will happen through that. Thank you.
We manufacture a lot of entire personal care range. As you would know, Reliance has multiple personal care brands. For us, we are already providing a lot for our stores. So we continue manufacturing in our own facilities, our third-party facilities, and whatever facilities which we have. It's a perpetual license. I think, let's put it this way, we have bought something which is priceless. Price is something which I will not be able to disclose. Sorry? So I paid a price for acquiring something which was priceless. Let's put it that way.
Can we buy it without a price for example?
Maybe yes, sampling you can. Sampling you can.
Any other questions?
No, fair enough.
You don't moderate. We know each other. So there should be a price for this product.
No, so can I know what is your salary? Can I? So, see, that's exactly. No, I'm not insulting. No, okay. I am not going personal. No. This one. Sorry. Just wait. I am not. No. I agree. It was not. I was not asking a personal question. I'm just telling you because it's something like that. So it is something which is private. We can't disclose. That's what I said. Say that.
Would have been better.
Apologies. I'm sorry. No, heritage Indian brands. No, so what we are saying is all Indian brands, all heritage brands, we are trying to acquire and revive all the. No, okay. Indian company, yes, what I am saying is we are trying to acquire the heritage Indian brands. So heritage is something which was in past and revive them.
So you are a big company,
Correct.
you can make
Yes, we are, but is.
you can make your own shampoo. Why?
No, we have already made our own shampoos, but we thought in certain cases, for example, that gives us a start. When we kind of acquire, let's say, a particular brand was known well, so it gives us a start and gives us a chance to revive a brand.
So how many companies have you attended the heritage ones?
So Campa, then
Tamil Nadu and across India.
so across India also. So Campa, then we have acquired Sil Foods.
Do you have any data, some numbers?
We can share all that data. We can share all that. So Campa, Sil Foods we acquired. We have acquired Ravalgaon, which is Pan Person, Coffee Break and those brands. We have acquired Lotus, where we have a majority stake now. We have acquired Socio. We are into joint venture partners in Socio.
But at some point you will be acquiring the company as well?
No, Welvet, we have just acquired the brand. So it's the brand and the entire formulation. Actually, it's a perpetual license.
So, on the proper Welvet International, it was a Commonwealth brand.
Mhm.
Reliance, will it be a Commonwealth brand or a premium brand?
No. So, see, as I said, our entire objective in Reliance Consumer Products is to kind of provide companies with global quality products at affordable prices. Our entire range has been at affordable pricing and will continue doing affordable pricing. We don't want to make it premium. It is something which should be available for the mass. And
Can you just
sorry.
explain what do you mean by this perpetual license?
Perpetual license means basically it will be for India, the perpetuity, the license will be staying with us. We would have some arrangement whereby we would be paying something to them.
The brand is still owned by them.
No. In a way, India, the brand is owned by us. Maybe outside and all, they can take a call.
The payment is on an annual basis or perpetual?
So we have done a one shot payment and finished it. And there is a little variable payment also.
As far as Welvet is concerned, they also had popular product at those times called Nivar and 90. So this is only Velvet shampoo.
This is just Velvet. As of now, it is just for the Velvet shampoo. The family continues to hold.
How many products you are planning to manufacture?
So the intent is we start naturally with shampoo, and the intent is to kind of extend it to the entire personal care range.
What are the products?
So as I said, it will be the entire. So Velvet, as of now we start with shampoo, but the intent is to kind of come into the entire personal care range, including soaps, body care, body washes, everything. Anything which goes in personal care, we plan to introduce that.
Will be in brand name Velvet or
Yeah, it will be in brand name Velvet.
currently what are the products that Velvet is actually manufacturing apart from shampoo?
Anything you would want to add?
In the past, Velvet has done, I think, Shikakai, we've done Cool oil, we've done soaps, we've done talc. There's been a host of various consumer and cosmetic products that's been done in the past, specifically for the common man and the common consumer.
So you are almost reviving it from closer to death,
I would not say closer from death because nothing dies. That's my feeling. If there was there and people know it and it is there, everybody knows the brand, then it is not dead. And yeah, we are reviving it for sure. Not reviving it, I would put it across that we want to kind of make it big.
But what is the kind of turnover right now the Velvet makes? Any product? Does it make any?
The
what is
Velvet.
the current
Sorry.
turnover of the Velvet?
Velvet. So we've not been doing Velvet for the last few years since COVID.
No, that's what I'm saying. You are dusting a brand and reviving.
But I mean, again, as I said, when there is an unaided recall of a brand, it makes sense to kind of revive it, and that's a thought process which we have come across. We want to kind of revive all the old heritage brands where we can. That's what I said. That's an important pillar for
How
us.
much we can see you pump into this Velvet brand?
You can have a look at it. See,
That term only a reason, not the money.
let me allow me to complete.
Please,
Same question was asked to us during Campa time also. You have seen what we have done. So we'll do the same for Welvet.
But I was not there in the press conference.
So now I'm telling you, sir. I'm telling you. So what we have done in Campa, we already have double-digit shares. But the idea is this is not about our existing brands. It is about Welvet. Hence, I'm sticking across. See, we are not shying away from investment. Whatever is required, we will do. As I said, we've just acquired it. Our thought
No,
process
but I
is
will
to
put it differently. Does it require investment in the brand building or does it require investment in product building?
See, the brand is a total thought process. It includes product, it includes brand, it includes marketing. So it's a totality investment. It is not just that we're going to do a marketing and not work on the product. Even if it requires some R&D thought processes, introducing new products, we will do it.
But we have a separate
The peak was when you were at the peak. What was the volume and what sort of production was it? Velvet
Peak.
before COVID probably.
If you don't have the figures now, we can give the figures later.
What made you choose Reliance in the first place? Because you already have CKR running chip shop already.
True, but I think Reliance brought a very interesting dimension of making it pan-India very fast and go back to the kind of legendary days that we used to have. And in that sense, I think they've already shown a lot of great capture of markets. What they've done with Campa.
Existing
So existing facilities are across. So we have some in North Bangalore. I can give all those details. We have some in even Baddi side. So we have multiple facilities where we do our products. We can these are all third-party products, and apart from that, there are multiple third-party facilities available. We would also be working on our facilities as and when time comes. So other categories, we have our own facilities which are dedicated for us. So we will, as and when time comes, so we just have acquired. So naturally, we'll also have to work a total plan. We have a thought process on it. Once we freeze that across and all, we will work on the entire supply chain. See, anyway, our thought process is always supply chain driven. Even whatever we have done in Reliance Consumer also is a supply chain driven concept. Because if you are going to do a global quality product, it has to have your proper supply chain, including a proper R&D facility. Sorry. Maybe if I get a good deal, maybe. I don't know. I've not checked because I run the FMCG business, but maybe you never know. Never say never.
Besides, Ireland, they were into all this into products also NEPC.
So as I said, never say never. You never know. But as of now, I am working on. I am supposed to handle an FMCG business, so that's where I would want to concentrate on. Because
So this brand doesn't any connect with the CK Ranganathan?
No.
They are brothers, your father and
My Chittappa.
no, that's what I'm saying. No connect.
This is from Dr. C.K. Rajkumar.
Yeah, I know.
C.K. Rajkumar's family.
what is the immediate plan for this?
So the immediate plan is to start with the shampoos because that's where it started, and we are already started working on that entire range. So once we have the entire range, as I said, we will introduce the entire. It is supposed to be one of our personal care brands. We will start from Tamil Nadu where it started, and we are planning to take it pan India.
But this brand is
Sorry. I mean, the initial introduction will be very soon. So once we have signed, so unless we don't sign, we technically cannot start working on it, but it will be very soon.
this brand is known, especially in South. So where do you see the USP taking it on the other markets?
So see, we did find the brand would have been known in South, but even in my earlier ages, when Bombay and all, I have seen those kind of products and all. Because sachet, I think there were very few players at that point of time. So brand does have a recall across India. So I am sure, and the name also is such that it kind of resonates. So we will create the story around it and kind of.
Sachet is pioneered by his father, no? But after that, a lot of things have come in sachet.
No, my point was.
Shampoo, everything else has
No, agreed. What I'm saying is, my point was, since sachet was pioneered there, and people do remember in India, because at that point of time, the low LUP packs, as we call it, low unit price packs, were very limited. So people are aware of it. So there is a recall value, and we feel it is, it will help us in kind of introducing it pan-India, and it is a pan-India thing. Why should it kind of...
Since you are already into personal care of shampoo, everything else, how long does it take for you to introduce Welvet back into Tamil Nadu?
So that's what I said. It will be very soon. It will be very soon. No, but see, once this happens, we have to complete the formalities of registration. Today we just signed. We'll do all those, and yeah, we have already started working on the product, etc. And we will do it very soon. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, he will be an advisor to your company.
So he's anyway a good friend because we anyway stay in touch with families and all, and it is their legacy. We are just taking it forward. Sorry? No, we are acquiring the brand. So I am not touching the company. We are acquiring the brand. So there should not be a change in the board.
How many old brands you are in the line pipeline for now?
So then we can do another press conference. So I would kind of cover the second time.
That will be here or Bombay?
You want it here? We can do it here also. So in fact, press conferences there we have done majority these sides only. So nothing of that sort.
So you mentioned travel gone, you mentioned the other two products looks heritage, so you will probably keep eyeing heritage products.
No, it is so it is just so we see when we had started this idea was to, as I said, what we had thought is it should be an Indian FMCG company where the products are meant for solving Indian problems. The first thought process we said is, can we create global quality products at affordable prices? That was the first mantra. In that, then one of the important tenets which we had is, why not kind of work with brands which were existing in India and try and kind of work with them. So we came across certain brands and we came across partners who were ready for whatever reasons they could not kind of either they had not they could not grow their brands further because they had restrictions from capital perspective and all. So we joined hands and we started doing it. And there was an intent that if we start a new brand, rather than why not, if there is something which was available in India, why not revive it? No, it will be into the entire range. We'll start naturally since it was a one-time a sachet thing, so we will start with sachet. But the idea is to do the entire range, not only shampoos. As I said, we will be doing the entire private personal care range.
Do you see a reversal in trend like there was a time where MNC buying over the local brands like Chawan, Bombay, they bought it. Now you are doing it here. Do you see suddenly all the heritage brands, suddenly the big companies in India is wanting to protect the heritage brands?
So,
the Bombay club earlier days, you are starting a club by all the local brands.
So, I would put it across. Anyway, India is kind of coming up. From that perspective, why not? So, it is good that if from an MNC perspective, rather than MNCs acquiring us, why not? I would think across, because maybe one point of time we should kind of acquire some global brands also. So in Reliance, we have done it in Hamleys, for example, is one of the examples. Future, we get some of those cases. Why not? We can acquire. Why can't we also acquire global brands? Why not? The entire thought process started almost like 18 months back. So this is, let's put it, this is the first proper full year where we are. Because we want to keep it a little there, because any futuristic number as per thing also I cannot disclose. So I would love to target a lot of things, but as I said, futuristic numbers I cannot, from a company perspective also, I cannot talk on any futuristic thing.
Two very important months are right now. I mean, February and March, very important months for us. I think we'll have to wait for those things. What is
The closure of the year.
Sir, Welvet, how big it could be in terms of
So I would put it across, if we see the entire personal care range, I would want to try and target at least to get some market share. Now, how big would be, that time will tell, but at least we would be trying to kind of get it to a very decent market share, starting from certain markets over here, and as and when the products develop, if we get the right products, we feel it would be one of the important personal care brands for us and for the country in a way, because we would be targeting a market share.
you don't want to give any numbers?
Numbers for? So I would, because of some reasons we can't, and that's a family's prerogative also. But apart from that, as I said, it was, we have acquired something which we feel is priceless. And I was just trying to quote an example. I didn't mean to kind of insult you in any way. So to everyone, no, I'm just kind of telling across. So, because since you took it that way, I was just trying to put it across in a different fashion. So maybe if it came across harsh, I'm sorry.